Look at these three tires. All still have plenty of tread, and all three can look good enough from 6 feet away. The first has faint hairline cracks in the outer rubber. The second has cracks that open wide enough to reveal fabric-like cords. The third has a bubble-shaped bulge after a curb strike. Those are three completely different safety decisions. Monitor, replace now, and stop driving immediately. You're about to learn how to tell them apart without relying on guesswork, internet folklore, or a made-up crack depth rule.
The sidewall is not just a rubber cover. It is the flexible section between the tread and the bead, the reinforced edge that locks the tire onto the wheel. Inside are sidewall plies, layers of strong fabric cords that carry the vehicle's weight while allowing the tire to flex over bumps. The sidewall also carries the tire size, load rating, and other markings. The load rating is the coded maximum load the tire is designed to support under specified conditions. When cracking reaches those internal cords, the tire's structure, not merely its appearance, has been compromised, and adding air cannot restore that strength.
Okay, so what drivers call dry rot is usually age-related weathering. The rubber gradually loses flexibility and develops visible cracking. Ozone cracking means tiny cracks caused partly by ozone in the air reacting with stretched rubber. Ultraviolet sunlight, oxygen, long periods outdoors, and repeated heat cycles, warming during driving and cooling afterward, also accelerate aging. Modern tire compounds contain protective chemicals that slow this process, but they cannot stop time completely. A rarely driven tire can age even when its tread still looks almost new, and a spare tire ages while sitting unused.
Underinflation means driving with less air pressure than the vehicle manufacturer specifies. It makes the sidewall bend farther on every rotation, creating extra heat and mechanical stress. Overloading does something similar by forcing the tire to carry more weight than intended. Check pressure when the tires are cold and use the value on the driver door placard or owner's manual, not the maximum pressure molded on the tire. If a cracked tire is losing pressure, has been driven visibly low, or carried a heavy load, treat it as higher risk and have it removed for inspection. A warning light is not a substitute for a pressure gauge.
Tread wear and sidewall cracking are separate problems. The tread is the patterned rubber that contacts the road and provides grip. In the United States, tires are considered worn out at 2/32 of an inch when the built-in wear bars become level with the tread. But a tire can have legal-looking tread and still be unsafe because of a bulge, deep sidewall cut, exposed cords, severe cracking, or internal impact damage. Passing the penny test does not certify the rest of the tire, and deep tread cannot compensate for weakened sidewall structure.
Now, let me see that sidewall. A lot of us worry about tire age or tire pressure, but sidewall condition is just as important. Today, we're going to figure out if this tire is safe to keep using or if it needs to be replaced right away. To be sure first, park on level ground, let the tires cool off, and clean dirt off the sidewalls so you can see more clearly. Use a bright flashlight. Inspect the outer sidewall, the area near the tread shoulder, and the bead area next to the wheel. Turn the steering to expose the front tire's inner sidewalls and use a mirror for areas you cannot see. Look for cracks, cuts, scuffs, missing rubber, bulges, cords, or a shiny rubbed band caused by driving low. Compare all 4 tires and check cold pressure. Do not dig into a crack with a screwdriver. Unlike the official tread depth rule, published guidance does not give drivers one universal sidewall crack depth that guarantees safety. Depth, location, age, and surrounding damage must be judged together.
Let's go through the chart and see what they say. Weather checking is a definable situation in the rubber, like we see. Fine checking is monitor. Deep cracks are replace immediately. And bulging means stop driving. This tire, it looks like it's in the middle range, where inspection is warranted. Or maybe on the more severe end, where replace is strongly warranted. See what you think, but I would be planning on replacing this tire as soon as possible.
The tire's internal cords hold its shape against air pressure and vehicle load. If those cords break, pressure can push the weakened rubber outward, forming a bulge. Deep cracks can also expose or damage the casing, the tire's load-carrying structure. Failure risk rises as stress rises. Highway speed, hot pavement, hard cornering, heavy cargo, or continued underinflation. You cannot predict the exact mile when a weakened sidewall will fail, and the damage may extend farther inside than the surface reveals. That is why visible cords, bulges, and active air loss are stop-now conditions rather than watch-and-wait conditions. Tire age adds context. Find the DOT tire identification number on the sidewall. Its final 4 digits show the manufacturing date. The first 2 are the production week, and the last 2 are the year. For example, 2524 means the 25th week of 2024. The full code may appear on only one side, so check the inner sidewall if necessary. NHTSA notes that some vehicle and tire manufacturers recommend replacement at roughly 6 to 10 years, regardless of tread. Exact advice varies, so follow the vehicle maker, tire maker, and owner's manual, and never use age alone to excuse visible damage.
Calendar age alone cannot predict the exact service life of every tire. Climate, storage, pressure maintenance, mileage, vehicle load, and damage history all matter. Still, age should make you more cautious. Some manufacturers advise annual professional inspections once tires reach about 5 years of use. And Michelin recommends replacement by 10 years for manufacture, even if the tread remains. A cracked 8-year-old tire deserves a much lower tolerance for uncertainty than a newer tire with a superficial molding mark. Age is not a permission slip to keep driving. It is one part of the risk picture.
Myths about sidewall damage can confuse people, but factual understandings can help you monitor and replace damaged tires promptly. Myth 1. The tread is deep, so the tire is safe. False. The sidewall can fail independently. Myth 2. Tire dressing heals dry rot. It may change appearance, but it does not rebuild aged rubber or broken cords. Myth 3. A sidewall crack can be plugged like a tread puncture. Sidewalls flex continuously, so cuts, punctures, and structural damage there are generally not considered safely repairable. Do not use sealant, glue, or a plug to turn a replacement problem into a hidden one, and do not confuse a harmless inward indentation with a dangerous outward bulge.
Serious concern and curiosity. It looks like you've got cracks in your tires. Have you had a chance to inspect them up close? The rule is simple. Faint surface checking means monitor and inspect frequently. Widespread or opening cracks mean professional inspection soon. Cords, deep cuts,
pressure loss, or missing rubber mean replace now. And any outward bulge means stop driving. It's crucial to check all 4 tires and confirm cold pressure before getting on the highway. Read the DOT date, and when the condition is unclear, choose inspection